Well, you guessed it, we're back. Solo today. I was going to have the OG with me today, Brad. The man, the myth, the legend, Mats has to work because this is a Tuesday. I've taken the 3 days off that we've got. Oh, the cockies are back. Hey guys. Excuse me, coming through. Yeah, this is those 3 days off, those 3 days without public holiday, so all my my work's taken it off, so I've taken it off and I'm gonna try and get out here 3 days in a row. But I'm not sure if I'll put this as one video or two. We'll see what we get anyway. So yeah, fingers crossed Brad can come out tomorrow or the next day. We'll see how we go. But I'm probably pretty much gonna walk a fair bit today. Definitely do a cook up as usual. I'm gonna go and do some things that I was gonna do in the past. I won't say what they are yet. We'll see. But just walk around a lot and have a look, because it's pissed down with storms last night, early in the night, so it's had enough time to sort of teeter off a bit. You can see how dry the road is, but it's just slightly wet still. But fingers crossed we get some prints today. Yeah, got a fair bit of time out here today, so I might sit for a long time, see if I get restless, or just explore through the bushes more if it's not too wet. Don't want any ticks on me, so we'll see how we go. See you when we get out there. Just down on a different section of creek. There's a pretty interesting impression there, but it's too hard to tell because you do have, it's from yesterday, because it rained last night. It's just too hard to tell. It could be anything. It's white at the top, that one. It's up and around. There's also over here. So that's literally my impression there, which you can barely see it, and this one's like deep as. It's just too discernible. There's another kid's print, looks like a shoe or something. So usually after rain's pretty good. I can't see any fresh stuff, so what I might do is head back to the original spot, head up towards the rock pools, check out there first for tracks and whatnot. That's what we usually find after rain. But these are all my marks. You can see how different they are. They've got a bit of a darker subgrade because it's fresher, wetter, but nothing discernible here. So we'll check when we get back to the other section. The creeks are pretty full, considering how full they usually are. So we've really gotten wet unintentionally. The park's pretty dead. There's only one car in here, that green one right there. It's not my Mazda 2. I would never buy a Mazda 2. There's nothing wrong with the Mazda 2. It's just not for me. So, as you'd imagine, it'd be dead. It's Tuesday, but it's nice and fresh, warm in the sun, cold in the shade. I've got a spare shirt now, always. So we head up to the creek, the same creek, different part of it. See what we get. If you remember, or if you have seen the night video that I did with Matt, Gary and Dan, we found that possible marker over the track. Someone's actually removed that since. I just walked past because I was like, it should be here. And they've actually taken it down and thrown it in the bush. Which I don't know why a hiker would, because it wasn't in the way. Maybe it was the rangers keeping the track clear. But yeah, so that's interesting. It's an interesting impression here. This is what looks like the heel, and it goes down, and then the toe shape out like that, right out there. It's tricky to get on camera. There you go, you can see that nice there. So it looks like it, but it also could just be the water washing away, although it is banked up there. The only time you really can say it's from them is if it's clear as fuck with toes. Head up this way. I don't know if there's going to be many gravel patches to inspect today. See how full the creek is compared to how usual full it is. Nothing over there. At the same time, why would you think one of these beings would just go and walk there to leave their marks instead of rock hopping? Because as usual, we only find one print if we ever do find one that's that we theorise that it is from them. A lot of possum piss smells after the rain. Possum's notorious for more activity during the rain. I don't know, let me know. It's tricky to hear things too with this water. But as usual, we'll act like a human. Like always. Because we are. Fuck, I'm not the up to the track. Got shoe prints. Unless that's a foot, but you see the heel part, like the split between the heel right there. That was from yesterday. Oh. The only problem when it's rain is fucking being slippery as fuck. At least this noise shields our noise. See you when we get up further. Pretty unusual for that to just land there like that. I'm sure someone could climb up there and do it. It's bloody steep. It's very still again as usual in this area. I'll just go for a little wander up. See how far I'm comfortable with getting wet. I'll leave my pack here. Mini pack here. I'll record the whole way in case we get something running off. But I've realised at the start when I got to the car, when I left the car, that I didn't get my thermal. So back to square one with when we first started. Just a camera. So if anything happens, then I won't be able to see it unless I walk right up on it. I don't know if I feel like doing that by myself. We haven't been up here in a while. Looks like the rest of this tree fell off and is blocking that side. Because the path used to go up and around. So now we're going to have to fucking jump across and see if there's a new track opened. New path. Got some wallaby impressions here, so this looks like the clearer way to go. Look at that. Just sat for about an hour and a half. Let the bush unwind around us, had our meal. Just going to wander back now and go to have a look up around the X marker, come down and then go back around the dam I think. And we'll see whether we come out tomorrow or not. I know I said I was going to do 3 days, but Thursday would be a very short amount of time, so there's no point. And yeah, see how I go tomorrow. See how I feel. It's always as beautiful as ever, but I'll see you when we're up at the X marker. Go to where I saw the thing come down the tree, whatever it was, just see if we can get something to happen again. Rare to find a good stick for hiking too. This game trail right up through there. Yeah, it was growing in there. It's been pushed over. fallen over. Starting to overgrow a bit. Oh, look at the size of that slug. They breathe out of that red part, I'm pretty sure. Usually this is open, but this lantana is getting real thick. Growing through. We'll make our way back across and down. Maybe we can startle something on the way. Let's go and explore up in the bush a bit. We're going to move up towards the dam now. Up through a different way, see if we can find a way there from here. Check behind the dam where Matt and I found that other interesting impression that looked just like what we would call triangle foot. So we're going to head on through the bush. See if we can find a way through from here. Never been through this way before. It always looks too thick. And it's starting to look that way. But it's when you find the interesting stuff. So we'll go through here. These areas, because look, now there's a clear area. This could even be a track, who knows? So I'm not holding the camera, it's actually clipped to me. So if it's a shit angle, sorry, but I need my hands to get through this shit. It's relatively clear. Yeah, this looks like a trail that something uses. It runs down there. And there's a wall of lantana. It looks like there is a track. A game trail through this other bit. Oh, it's going to cut my legs up. Right through here is where we're going. Make a rain trail. Looks like an old one, but the lantana has grown over it. So you wouldn't even know I came through there. At the back of the dam, I just had 4 loud knocks. I thought it was just a branch breaking at first, but then there was just one after the other. Tum, tum. There you go, there's 3 short ones. There might be someone up there. Someone being silly maybe. There was 3 short ones just then. 4, sorry. 4 short ones, 4 long ones. So I'm just up over this ridge, so you might as well go have a look. There's nothing now. There's 4 clear long knocks and 4 short quick ones. I'm leaning towards it, someone playing games. It's only just off this bridge, so I'm going to go have a look. Be quiet. I'll stop every so often. Could be someone hiking with their kid. I hope I got the 4 fast ones on camera. Might not have. It sounded like just over this ridge. I reckon it's a person. It's got to be. It was with the wind that it was doing it, but it sounded like someone doing it. I've only got 47 minutes left of recording. There's got to be someone up here, it has to be. It sounded like a person doing it otherwise. It wasn't wind. Literally just up here on this bridge, just over. seriously just fall like that? That doesn't look natural at all, look. No chance that's natural, so let's put that there. Wow. Right near the blue helium. In America they reckon that the blue is what they're attracted to, because it looks more bright to them, because they're able to see infrared. Apparently the animals that can see infrared blues, like a fluoro colour or something. And the last time I found a helium balloon is when, what did I say, Possible Junior shook the bushes at me. It's got to be just up here, whoever's doing that noise. But that's really, really interesting. And then keep it rolling as one more video. I want to take this, but I don't want to give my spot away. But I probably already have. Look, there's nowhere else in this log. Other sticks or anything piled like that. It's got to be a person up here. Just looking for movement. Here comes the wind again, which the knocks happened with the wind last time. That was this tree just here. The knocks were louder than that. I think that's the culprit. Oh, awesome. Alright. Pretty sure that's what was doing it then. And that sounded like someone was knocking up on the ridge here. I'm still going to go and have a look at the top there. But I think that's what I heard. That's cool. That's still really interesting. That's piled like that. But I reckon that's what the knocks are. I heard. Duk, duk, duk. And then there's fast ones you heard just then. That's what the fast 4 heard. Whew. Alright, let's take this rubbish. Awesome. And I say awesome because we know what made that now instead of having an unknown. No idea of it, which is kind of worse. Still stick to what I said about this, what researchers say. Overseas, I reckon that blue is the way to go. They're more inquisited by that blue. This is actually up on the ridge where Gary and Dan would have been sitting. Big break. Right. It's interesting. It's flattened down a bit here. That looks like it had some rot in it, so that's why that's gone. Look at all this. Oh yeah, that's cool. I think that's all natural. There's things everywhere here and wires and everything. Same again with this one. Looks like, yep, rod on the backside. Thought it snapped over. Let's go and see what's up at this ridge. Look at that, that's all just, oh, that was growing there, so that's all entwined when it landed on it. So if anyone ever hears knocking when there's wind, run to it so you can see if it's a tree doing it. That knocking was different to what I heard that on my original encounter with Brad. We heard it a lot clearer and close, and there was no wind when that happened, so yeah, there's literally things up in wires everywhere here of trees. Alright, probably make my way down now. Oh, these things are fucking spiky, these plants. I'll cut this video and restart it when I'm near the bottom, I think, or if I find something. Oh, it's not Yowie related, but holy shit, look at the size of this hole that the miners dug. Prospectors, look at all the, it's all stacked up there. They must have been hitting some stuff. Wow. It's literally, is that a fucking dam? This is this wall of rocks, this is just a wall of their spoils. So interesting. Well, I haven't seen this before. It's just a huge wall of rock spoils. Pretty gold in there. There's gold all in these hills. We're almost down back at the creek. This is also the ridge that Dean Harrison filmed originally with the investigation out here at night. It's with the old thermal where it couldn't take photo. I think it could only take photos, couldn't record. And he witnessed one coming down this ridge. That's why Gary and Dan were up here with their night investigation. See if it's a thoroughfare for them. I'm almost down at the track to the creek, and we'll probably just make our way out. Thanks very much for watching, guys. As always, let me know your thoughts and comments down below. And we may see you tomorrow, maybe not. See how I feel. But again, thanks for all your support and everything. See you on the next one. Just show you quickly, that stick there, tree branch, was the one that was angled across here. So someone's gone out of their way to move it out of the way. Could have been the rangers, you never know. It's just on this trail here. Someone moved it. The end of it was stabbed over there and it was weaved in between. You didn't need to move it, so I wonder who moved it and why. See you guys on the next one. Thanks again.